Get a drink, this is going to take a little while. If you hate my stuff, get a stiff drink. If you like my stuff, just get a coffee. Right, are you ready? So today, Labour have announced that they're going to restart Sure Start. Now, if you don't know, Sure Start was one of the biggest success stories of the last Labour government. A success story that the Conservatives cut short by stopping the funding. The results of Sure Start exceeded all expectations. It supported young family, and the impact on those children has been demonstrably proven to be profound. And for those who just care about economics, for every £1 invested in Sure Start, you'd get 2 back. The demonstrably positive outcomes from this policy can transform people's lives. So why isn't this on the front of every newspaper today? But then I saw this huge list of everything Keir Starmer and his government have achieved this year. Investing heavily in the NHS, which has demonstrably brought down waiting lists already, actually getting the NHS into the 21st century using AI, with a 10-year plan that could make a real difference. Nationalising the railways, giving the mayors more power over the local bus services because they know what their local communities need. Tearing up outdated planning regulations so that we can build more houses finally. Protecting renters with stopping no-fault evictions. Using renters and mortgage holders' payment history in order to get better deals on mortgages and remortgages. Scrapping the Rwanda deal that actually broke international law. Kickstarting a plan to reintroduce neighbourhood policing. The Children's Wellbeing Bill, safeguarding more children and ensuring that all children get an equal education. Free breakfast clubs. Launching Skills England and overhauling apprenticeship schemes. The new employment policy, which gives more rights to workers and stops employers being able to exploit them. A national wealth fund to unlock private investment. They've secured 131 new green initiatives around infrastructure, creating jobs and creating energy security. They've hired a commissioner to go after those people that scammed us all during COVID. There's a pensions review to support pensioners. Our climate is changing, they acknowledge that. So we now have a flood resilience task force to help us prepare for what's coming our way. They've strengthened our food security by striking a new deal with farmers. They're not looking for a sticking plaster solution for child poverty. There's a task force that works throughout all the departments. They've extended the Household Support Fund. They launched the Warm Homes Plan in order to lift people out of fuel poverty. They announced a Home for Heroes plan, ensuring that all veterans have a roof over their head. The armed forces, along with doctors and nurses and teachers, got long-awaited pay rises. A government who, after 5 months, launched the Casey review into the grooming gang scandal, and when the results of that review came back, instantly announced that there was going to be a national inquiry. When it comes to legislation, they've been the most proactive government we've had in decades. Their growth is in the middle of their predecessors. Also true to say the productivity has fallen. Given what they inherited, given what Trump has been doing, it seems to me that they're kind of doing okay. They've already ticked off 15 items on their manifesto. 11 of them are on track and 19 are in progress. And it's only been a year. So why are we seeing headlines every day that this is a disastrous government and we need to be getting rid of them? And daily headlines about how Starmer has to go, whereas in reality, a lot of people still support Starmer as a Prime Minister. And why do people over the age of 40 think we need reform, whereas people under the age of 40 can actually see what's going on? And why do we poll every single day when we're not having a general election until 2029? And as this poll clearly shows, things are changing all the time. So it's demonstrable how much Labour have achieved this year. Yet this is the word cloud that comes from a general survey. The narrative is surely driven by the mainstream media. Because it seems to me a lot of people felt that it was okay to means test winter fuel allowance. Did they get it too low? Yeah, they probably did. Is it now too high? Yeah, it absolutely is. But should it have dominated the news cycle as much as it did? What about the reams of articles all bemoaning that private schools are going to be forced to close because they've added VAT onto the school fees? We're now in the middle of the year, 31 schools have closed. But guess what? Private schools close every year. And if we're at 31 in the middle of 2025, actually, that doesn't seem to be a huge increase to the norm. So why are we being force-fed a narrative that this government are a disaster? Why are we being told on social media that this is the worst government ever? But we've just gone through Boris Johnson and Liz Truss. Put a government under scrutiny. But why undermine a government? Why is the right-wing media trying to make everybody afraid of this government? No government is perfect. But bloody hell, at least we've got a government that's trying. A government that's investing in a future for us all. Why was anybody stupid enough to think that everything could be solved in a year? Or indeed, anything could be solved in a year? Answers on a postcard or in the comments, as you were.